Hello and welcome back everyone. My name is Andy and I'll be presenting tensile testing for the oral presentation. First of all, what do you understand by tensile testing? And tensile testing is a test that measures the strength and elongation under under tension until failure. So tensile testing is a common method used to measure the strength and elasticity of materials by applying tension until the material breaks. Moving on, introduction of tensile testing. Tensile testing is a mechanical test used to measure a material's abilities to hold out against a pulling on a tensile force. So it helps to determine the followings, which is tensile strength, yield strength, elongation, and modulus of elasticity. The purpose. The purpose of tensile is a mechanical test that measures force required to pull an object by measuring the force and required to allocate a specimen to breaking point. Material properties can be determined that will allow designers and quality managers to predict how materials and products will behave in their intended application. So the figure 2 shows the test setup. So that is the machine for the testing of the objects. And as you can see in picture, the upper grip and the upper clamp. This is where the object is being placed. Experiment. So the experiment was taken during MEP labs with Master Pony. It was an interesting lab. Even I learned a lot from the topic as I don't understand anything. So as the Master Pony was explaining, he was also instructing and observing what the students were doing. So I'll play the video for the lab. So that is the machine and that is the computer operating how the brass being struck. So the purpose of the experiment is that the tensile testing is to observe the material tensile behavior, and you should compare and analyze the mechanical properties obtained from the stress strain curves. When you play the video, you can see computer beside it. That is where you can see when the I'll stop there. When the brass is being stretched by the UTS machine, as you can see the computer, the line moves along. So when the line moves along, it will show you that this brass is stretching, and the graph also started to move, and it will show a curve when it's about to break. So it shows the strength of the material, the object brass. So the study of the material physical structure is conducted after the failure occurred. So moving on, my friend will explain the calculation.
I'm Astrid and I'm going to explain the experiment calculation. So first we have to calculate the percentage of elongation just to assess the material's ductility and its behavior under stress. So here's the formula of the percentage of elongation. It's final length minus by initial length divided by initial length multiplied by 100. And then we find 17%. Sorry. After that, we have to calculate the reduction of area just to indicate the material's ductility. So the formula of reduction of area is the initial area minus final area divided by the final area and multiply by 100. But for the final area, we don't know. So we have to calculate the final area by using the area formula. So the area formula is pi r squared. And then we calculate it and we find the 23.13 millimeters squared. And then we substitute it inside the formula of a reduction of area, and then we find 28.27 millimeters squared. So to conclude, the tensile test experiment helps in understanding the behavior of materials under tension. And that's all for the presentation. Thank you.